Whether it's logging manufacturing concerns from the shop floor or problems submitted by the end customer, capturing critical issues is key to evolving your designs. Let's check in with the team and see what happens when Sam identifies a possible interference issue and how Pete manages, reviews, and assigns the issue to be resolved. From the Issue Management tab located on Sam's dashboard, he has access to the entire CAD assembly. This is where he will file the interference issue from a simple heads-up display. Title and description are added, and Sam uses the recommended resolution field to input his advice to hopefully identify a possible solution right away. The next step is for Sam to attach this issue directly to the affected component. This assembly has lots of components. The selection tool makes it easy to identify the assembly, subassembly, or in this case, the single part to attach the reported issue against. Since the board is currently owned by Dan, he has automatically attached the reported issue as well. Sam will also include Pete to make sure that the appropriate actions are taken. Since no additional attachments are required, the issue is started and a flag is applied to the affected component. Within the same Issue Management tab, Sam navigates over to the filed issues to include a 3D markup to add as a visual reference to the problem. A new markup is created and the assembly is loaded. From here, Sam begins to create individual slides to illustrate where the interference is likely to occur. Multiple tools are available for creating these types of markups, and with the pen option, this makes for quick work. A few lines are drawn in to indicate the area of interference, and an additional callout is added. Sam then saves this as a new slide in the 3D markup. Accessing a side view, the process is repeated to indicate the current motion design into the handlebar's storing position. The markup is complete, and with several slides captured, Sam has clearly communicated the issue for Pete and Dan to review. Now that Sam has completed reporting the issue, it's Pete's turn to review and create any necessary change actions and keep the team moving forward. From Pete's dashboard, enabling the issue flags gives a color-coded reference of each issue submitted, its location, and current status. Here we see the orange flag, which indicates Sam's recently submitted issue. Pete verifies the issue and then he checks all the reference components that might be affected as well. He sees right away that this is a major concern and doesn't want to waste any time issuing a change action against the board to resolve the interference problem. Creating a new change action, the issue title and description are automatically populated. Pete will move this into an in work and update the priority to urgent. Now that the issue has been reviewed and a change action has been filed, it's Dan's turn to take over. Dan receives a notification and navigates over to his view of the issue that has been attached, where he can also see the assigned change action. Navigating to the affected part, Dan launches 3DEXPERIENCE SOLIDWORKS and opens the part right from his right-click menu. He interrogates the assembly, and by moving the articulating arm into the stowage position, he clearly identifies the interference. A live section view shows exactly what type of profile would be needed to create the proper clearance for the board. Dan proceeds to create a solid from the profile and add some fillets using the convenient selection helper. This shape is used to indent the already existing geometry, allowing Dan to preserve the board's thickness while creating the clearance necessary for the articulating arm. All downstream features are preserved so that Dan doesn't have to recreate them, saving a ton of time. Dan checks the fit one more time. Perfect. He'll submit his changes to the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, creating an informative comment and releasing the reservation all in one step. Lastly, Dan changes the maturity on the board from work to released. This changes the revision from A1 to B1. Through a simple issue raised by Sam on the shop floor, Pete was able to quickly respond with a change action. From Dan's dashboard, reviewing the issue and requirements was clearly communicated, making the required change in 3DEXPERIENCE SOLIDWORKS a breeze. Stick around as we see how Sam tackles his next challenges of CNC operations, leveraging the 3DEXPERIENCE platform.